Joining with San Diego native Tony Jefferson and Chargers safety. Tony, first of all, I want to talk about your season last year because you came on and had some really big moments for this team. How much of a challenge, though, was it to not be that everyday guy and then have to go out there and make those plays when you did get that opportunity?
I think it's just one of those things where, people say things and then it comes into reality, and it's always just be ready for your opportunity and seize the moment. And stay ready so you don't have to get ready. And I feel like I did that throughout the year. When the moments and time where I wasn't actually like the guy at the moment, I just stayed ready, stayed prepared. It's more of a mental game when you're in meetings and then you're going over game plans, and maybe you may not be implemented in the game plan at that time. But I mean, I look back at the Raiders game. The very first time we played, I wasn't initially in the game plan, but then I became a starter like that Friday before the game, and went on to had a big game that week. So it's all about just staying ready.
You guys had a great defensive coordinator in Jesse Minter, now off being a head coach, and a new guy who's been here before, and Chris O'Leary as the safeties coach, but now he's your defensive coordinator. What does he bring to this defense?
Energy, first and foremost, just brings it every day. He has that. Obviously, Jesse, I had been with Jesse when I was in Baltimore in 2017, so I've had a good relationship with him. But having Chris in 2024 and him being my safeties coach, we built a good relationship there. And, he went on to Western Michigan where he took their defense and brought them to like a top 10 defense in football. He's got it. He's got the it factor. He has the command of the room. We want to play well for him. We understand how bright he is when it comes to game planning and putting things together to make sure that we're successful on Sundays.
This was one of the best defenses in the league a season ago, but again, the loss of Jesse Minter. How does this defense maintain that level of quality going into 26?
Just keep trying to ascend, keep trying to get better, improve in areas that we know we need to improve. I think that's kind of what we looked at starting OTAs. We looked at the statistics from last year and how we can improve them. We didn't really hone in on what we were successful at, because honestly we felt like we could have been better in a lot of areas. Explosive plays, stuff like that, where it was kind of on our part as players, communication, stuff like that, that we just want to leave back in last year.
This team's been wildly successful in Jim Harbaugh's first 2 seasons, 22 wins in those 2 years, but each of those 2 years, that instant loss in the wild card. What is it that they need to do, this team needs to do, to kind of get over that playoff hump, if that's even a thing?
Yeah, I think honestly, it's every year's a new year, and you have new challenges every year. I think it comes down to execution when it matters, and you just got to give props to the other teams. It's the playoffs. The margin of error shrinks to almost zero when it gets to that time of the year, and any small error can be a big time thing. And we just want to, like I said, just keep ascending, one game at a time. When the playoffs get here, we'll worry about that.
Where do you see your role going into this year?
Just trying to build off of last year, just continuing to ascend, be great in every aspect wherever I'm needed. I know for me, I felt like I left opportunities out there for turnovers, so I'm really focused on just changing the game in that aspect, of just getting more turnovers and being a great asset to the team.
My last question, and by far my most important, I know you're a diehard San Diego Padres fan. First of all, how are they going to get right this year? You're going to get them right, and then what's your prediction for them this season?
I'm predicting a World Series. All right, I'm predicting that we're about to go on a run, a generational run, where we just keep doing this. You look at Tatis; his bat's starting to get hot again, and it's at the right time. Like sometimes, it's baseball, and I think about how hard it is to hit these baseballs. Like these dudes are throwing like 101, and there's movement. Like sometimes you're not going to be on a hitting streak like all the time. Sometimes you're going to, go through struggles. It's baseball and it's pros. But I think our bats are just going to start going, and at the right time. We don't need it to happen early on in the season. I think for where we're at and how, not to be super critical, how poorly our bats are going. I think that to be in the position we're at, it's not a terrible thing. And I think once we get that going, and the pitching stays stable, we'll be fine.
San Diego loves you for a lot of reasons. That's one of them right there. Appreciate you, man.
Pleasure, brother.
Best of luck this year. Thank you so much for the time.